Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel, which is Big Will 420. And I just want to say first and foremost, I do apologize for the weekly readings not being done on Sunday night. I've been really busy lately because I'm trying to evolve myself and do some spring cleaning and put myself back onto the right track and move on with my life. So, and I'm human, things happen. But I was going to tell you guys that from now on, at least for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing readings most likely Monday evening because it'll be a lot easier. And we're going to start the week off with Tuesday. So it'll be Tuesday through Monday. So Monday will be the end of the week. But welcome to Big Will 420. To all my viewers, I thank these so very much for being here, for subscribing. I was referred here, and I wanted to take a minute to do this real quick too for you guys. I want to tell Miss London Jador, she is so fantastic, and it's because of her that I felt inspired to start this channel. And so the deck that I'm using from the actual tarot deck is the Anna K Tarot deck, and that's the one that she gave me. And then I'm also using the Angel Tarot deck made by the beautiful Miss Doreen Virtue and Radeline Valentine for the Oracle part. And I'm working on getting some new decks too, so we'll see what happens in the next couple of days or so. But anyways, regardless, welcome guys. I do appreciate you guys being here. Again, I'm filming this out in the garage out of consideration for my roommate who's sleeping, and just it's a more mellow vibe anyway. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna skip over. Give me a second guys, pull my charger out. We're going to skip to Tuesday, which would be for this week. Is, by the way, this filming is for the week of, I guess technically March 31st, which is fitting for the end of the month all the way. So this would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then this is the weekend card, Saturday and Sunday, and this is going to be the month energies going into Monday and the next week. And so that's going to be March 31st through April 6th, 2015. So, for Tuesday's energies, we have the Nine of Earth. I decided to switch it up, by the way. I started with the actual Angel Tarot cards this time. And you see here, there's a fairy here. Nine of Earth, again, represents Pentacles. And you have the Nine of Earth, and there's a fairy here at the background. There's that purple in the background with the mountains, representing challenges that we're working on. There's flowers around her, and it says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. And that actually makes sense for me, or for a lot of us right now. I don't know if you guys have felt it, but with the recent energy of the eclipse, the solar eclipse we just came out of, and then a 2-week hiatus, and now we're going into a lunar eclipse on April 5th. It's kind of been a little bit of time to reflect on the things that we've let go, and now the things that we want to come into being. So there's a lot of transition. We have spring coming in now. We're really cleaning up ourselves and getting rid of things that we don't need anymore. So that's good energy for Tuesday. And then we have, the Six of Rods card to back that up. There we go. I like that. And you see the sunny, big, prosperous background right there? That sun is shining very brightly in the sky, which is the Six of Rods, represents the Six of Wands in a traditional tarot deck. This man is victorious. He's got the red flag there. He's kind of really celebrating his achievements, and so is the crowd behind him, and they've got their wands up. I think there's 5 wands in the crowd, and he's holding the 6th one. So this is really telling us that we are, for Tuesday, we're coming out victorious. We're coming out successful. There might be some good news on the way too, or a major achievement. Maybe somebody might be getting a promotion out there. I'm not sure, but there's something big that's happening. Good. We came out of big victories. So maybe you went through something bad, and now you're making the best of it and doing the best you can, and you're victorious. And so you're focusing on the little things, being grateful for every little thing you have in your life. I don't know about the self-employment thing. I'm kind of thinking that might be more towards something you're working on, a solo project. But, quiet time alone, you're being reflective for Tuesday. And then for Wednesday, we have the Seven of Water. Okay. So the Seven of Water is like the Seven of Cups in a traditional tarot card, and it represents choices or options that you're faced in front of. And this says, a complex decision. They need to do some research, stop procrastinating. So this is telling me that even though we're successful, come Wednesday the next day, we need to make sure that we be aware that we have a lot of choices. Maybe that's based on the success we experienced the previous day, or maybe we're still facing a lot of choices. And so we really have to be careful of what path we want to go down. And if there's anything that we're procrastinating about, we need to stop procrastinating. This is Wednesday the 1st, by the way, April Fool's Day. I forgot to say that. So we really want to make sure that we are aware that it's a new month and we got a lot of new challenges to face and choices and options to face, and that we have to make sure that we take care of business and we don't procrastinate and make the right choices for ourselves. Okay? And so the Tarot card to back that up. Let's see, come on. Alright, so the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I don't usually do reverse cards, but I'm going to go ahead and do it reverse. But let's see. Upright, this card will be saying, basically, if you look here, this person's very selfish. They've got that pentacle right there. He's got a smug look on his face, and those people in the background are kind of struggling. It looks like kind of winter there. These people look a little cold. This kind of reminds me of the Five of Pentacles, which Pentacles represent money and possessions. But since it's in reverse, I really feel like this is telling us that we actually are not being selfish with our money. We actually are aware of our responsibilities and our duties and our choices. And even though we're trying to hoard money or save money for ourselves, that's what I sense from this, we're trying to make sure we do it in a not so selfish manner or smug manner, that we're taking control of our finances and we're aware of the different options we have regarding taking control of that, okay? So now we're going to jump to Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So then Thursday we have the Star. And this actually confirms what I was just saying with Archangel Jophiel. The Star card represents in the Major Tarot, it is card number 17, I believe, in the Major Arcana. Represents the detoxification of things. It represents getting back what you put into the earth. The water represents the subconscious, and then the land represents the conscious. And so see here, there's 8 stars in the background, with the 8th one being the strongest. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then also she's pouring the water here in 2 ways. One is where it's really strong and forward, and the other one's where it's kind of flowing in different directions. And so it says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. And so this is telling me, based on Thursday's energies, that we are realizing we're on the right path. Again, this is the 2nd of April, which is Thursday. And this is really telling us that we are, even though we may feel a little crazy with our emotions, or we might feel a little unsure, or whatever, things have been a little crazy, we need to realize that we have our personal power as the theme for this year in the background, and that we are aware that we are on the right track. We are going in the right direction. We need to trust in that. So I would say, you guys, if you can, later on this week on Thursday, pray to Archangel Jophiel and have her help you to show you the way, or show you, restill confidence and ease into your heart, into your life, And then the Tarot card to back that up, excuse me, guys, is the Queen of Wands. And I'm not turning this one reverse because I know this is meant to be upright. And so the Queen of Wands, or rods here, which is wands, you see the big, huge sunny background in the background there, and there's sunflowers, and she's wearing golden, and she's got a rod. Rod represents creativity and passion, inspiration. And so this is telling me that we are really taking charge of our creativity, and we're trying to create that happy outcome for our lives. She represents she represents the fun and creativity and the inspiration behind all the things that we do in our life. So if you look here, she's really happy and prosperous. And even Archangel Jophiel, even though she's trying to balance things here, she still looks happy too. So I really sense that this is telling us that come Thursday, we're really going to be feeling happier, much happier about all the creativity or the energy we've put into getting things to come to be for us in a good way, in a good manner. Okay? So now we go to Friday. And for Friday's energies, we have the 6 of Earth. This is fantastic, actually, guys. So again, 6 of Earth, which is 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and so you see here, you've got this fairy, and she's kind of putting, I guess, all of her money in both of the scales, which, that's funny, because I think with the solar eclipse, I believe, I don't remember, I think it's Jupiter, or no, some planet or sign moves into Libra, I believe. I think the moon moves into Libra on the lunar eclipse. Yes, it does. And so, the scales here, she's really finding out where to put her money. It's kind of an equal value. And it says, and she's wearing all white, by the way. It says, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. So this is really telling us that we are making sure, come Friday, that we're balancing and giving our money on an equal value to who and where and what needs to go to, or we're making sure we do the right thing with our possessions in a sense, or careers, or whatever. And it says gifts of money, time, or effort. So somebody might be giving you more hours for your job, or you might even find a job that puts you back into perspective, or you might get some money randomly. New career opportunities. I'm sensing if any of you have been having unemployment problems, by Friday you might hear something back from an employer. But receiving a loan or paying off debt, so if you're going to school maybe, or you've owed a lot of money, you'll finally be able to pay it off in a good way, and you'll have that balance financially and fiscally to do the things you need to do. Okay, and then the card to back that up is amazing. Here we go with the prosperous backgrounds. So you see strength here, and strength is card number 8, by the way, in the major arcana, and that is the personal power card, which I love, by the way. And this maiden here, or this lady here, is holding the lion, and even though the lion is chained up, and she's got reins of the chain right there, the lion looks like it's trying to bite her, but not really. It's got its jaws open to her. And so what strength, from what I remember, typically symbolizes that we are dealing with our problems, our issues, our anxieties with a gentle strength, or gentle ambition, or whatever, courage. We're finding our personal courage and strength from our spirit guides and guardian angels, whatever you believe in, as well as ourselves, to do the things we need to do, to pay off the things we need to pay off, whatever the case may be, move to the place we need to move to, find that new career, whatever the case may be. We have that blessing of that strength, that inner strength, inner courage to handle that. Because even though it might seem overwhelming, we, as humans here, represented by the maiden, have control over the situation. We really do. So that's a great card. I like that. Alright, so we're going to do the weekend, which would be Saturday and Sunday. And for Saturday and Sunday this weekend, we have the 7 of Fire. Okay. The 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands in different decks means quite a few things. With this one, it's more of an oracle thing, but I'll read it anyway. And before we do that, you see the maiden here? She's on her little phoenix kind of bird with different colors, and there's those 6 wands opposing her right there. And she's got the one right there. And it says, defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. So this is really telling us, and the 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands, does represent that even though there's conflict or people telling you this and that, with the 6 wands represented here, you have the upper hand, and clearly she does. So even though you might feel overwhelmed, or might be some turmoil going on for some reason, you have the upper hand. You're doing the right things, and you have to stand your ground and make sure you're grounded and strong, and stand strong in your beliefs, and stand up for what you believe in and what you know is right. That's what I get from this card for the weekend. And the tarot card to back that up is beautiful. There we go. Another prosperous background. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And as I told you guys before, any ace that you find in the deck represents a new beginning. So this is telling us, and if you look at the picture here, this lady looks as if she's been digging, quite a bit to get to the buried treasure at the bottom here. She's maybe had to put up a lot of fights, digging through roots, maybe to get to that treasure at the bottom. And there's a prosperous background with a tree. I love those trees. I forgot what they're called. They're like bark trees or something. But, even though the things around her look dead, if you look underneath the ground or the earth, she's got those pentacles here. So this is telling me that we are, sorry guys, we are really trying to turn over a new leaf on a financial level as well, or physical, level as well. And we really have to stand up for what we believe in come this weekend and know that we are on the right track, okay? And so real quickly, guys, I wanted to talk about the energies coming into Monday. All right, so, and I'm sorry, I apologize. It's going to be the theme of the week. And then this is the theme of the week, and that's the energies going into the next week. So this is the theme. And the theme of the week is the 7 of Air, which is the 7 of Wands. And this says, 7 of Swords. And this says, if you look here, there's kind of, I think, it looks like double vision, this card, and it says, plans that need revisions, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So I would say, honestly, from the Seven of Swords, from what I remember, it's kind of like they need to be more trickery, they need to be more agile, they need to be more kind of protective of what's going on and more, behind the scenes active, if you will. But it does say plans any revisions, more going on than meets the eye. So there might be some reasons behind the scenes that you're not aware of that are causing you to maybe causing the situation to maybe have a delay. Maybe it's not quite ready for you to move yet, or find a new job, or maybe you just need to, be patient and continue to wait. Poor timing. I would say definitely, you're not ready quite yet to move on, or maybe there's some things that are going on that are causing you to. I mean, that makes sense. It's the beginning of the month and the end of the month. So the beginning and the end, there's kind of always conflict. As we just witnessed with this recent solar eclipse, it was the end of something and the beginning of something. So this makes sense going into April and March, because the last 3 months have been really difficult for a lot of people, as well as myself. I know that. All right? And then the overall theme we have for that, too, to go with that, is the Magician, and that makes sense. So the Magician is the first card in the Major Arcana, and here it seems like he's got his hands out at his altar. He's got all the tools on his altar, which is the Pentacles, Swords, Wands, and Cup. Emotions, the creativity, the mental thinking, and the materialistic things like money, if you will, to manifest the things he needs to manifest. And he's got his hand out. And I always say with this card, it looks as if he's creating his own universe, or our galaxy, the Milky Way, if you will. And so the Magician represents having the tools you need around you to create the universe, or the ultimate environment that you want to create, and knowing that you're blessed by doing so. So with this, is saying that even though the universe or your spirit guides or angels may know you really want this to happen, you're wanting to create and do anything that's possible, you might need to still wait a little bit longer, for this, over this next week. And that kind of makes sense if you look at our cards, based on the financial prosperity too, okay? And so the overall, and so the theme for going into this next week, for Monday's card, if you will, is the Nine of Fire. Okay, that really, really, really makes sense, and I'm so glad this tells me I'm right, 100%. The Nine of Fire represents the Nine of Wands, which represents kind of standing your guard regarding conflict. And you see this lady here, she's a very beautiful African lady. There's a big, huge dragon in the background with a wand right there. And it says, don't give up. Protect that which you've created, have courage, and believe in yourself. And so this is really telling me that even though maybe, we're still not getting the answers we need, or the things we want right away, we still need to make sure that we don't give up on our ultimate picture. See the big picture with her and stand up for what you believe in. And that's funny, because at the weekend, you also are being asked to stand up for what you believe in. Okay? So don't give up hope. And then the overall theme going from Monday into that as well is the Six of Cups in reverse. And this one I am going to actually keep reverse too. Now, if it were upright, the Six of Cups represents, reminiscing or romanticizing the past. It's like you're looking back at the childhood and going, oh, I missed that, or I wish I had that, or I remember when. But since this is in reverse, we're not romanticizing the past. We're living in the now. We're really trying to shape our future. So we're really connecting where we are right at this moment and how to get to the future of what we want. Because traditionally, this is like looking back at your childhood. But instead, we're looking forward to our adulthood, if you will, to the directions we want to go. All right? So that's pretty much what I got for this next week, guys. And again, I do apologize for the reading being late. I hope you guys can hear me when I upload this. But again, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Again, take advantage of this energy going out of March into April. Remember that April is number 4. 4 represents stability, which is Earth, and strong. And it's the 4th card of the Major Arcana, which is the Emperor. And just really try to do the best you can with what you got right now. I don't know if you're going through anything or not. I know I am. But I think April's going to be a good month. And yeah, so I love you guys very much. Thank you again for subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Namaste. Blessed be, and thank you. Bye.